What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the long-awaited next episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator. And it's been a little bit. It's been a hot minute, as they say on the streets, that I've put up a new episode, and I apologize for that. And, you know, life kind of gets in the way sometimes. Not an excuse, just the truth. And, you know, sometimes I start recording and either my voice sounds like shit, even though I don't have a great voice, or, you know, just I lose interest in what I'm saying and it gets dated. So why the fuck am I going to keep going? You know? And those are issues on my behalf, excuse me. So yeah, I'm going to try to be better, and now that I'm working, I'm going to force myself to do... Well, I'm not going to force myself. What the fuck am I saying? Anyway, whatever. Yeah, fuck you guys. I took a little bit of break. I'm back. And obviously you're listening to this podcast somehow. But if you don't have the app, the Podbean app, it makes listening a whole lot easier. You automatically get updates when I upload. You get a notification, a little wang dang jangly ma'am. You get a fucking you can comment, you can like, you can follow. And aside from this podcast, there's a whole other array of fucking podcasts. Probably your favorite podcast is on here too. So I mean, if you're not checking me out, check them out. Fuck, why am I gonna be a fucking needy hater? Yeah, so I just wanted to go ahead and say, I got some fucking crazy statistics about where my podcast is being listened to. So I'm just gonna give you my global statistics, and we got two downloads from this month, I believe, which is already halfway through. I'm gonna go ahead and say, so these numbers aren't fucking outstanding, but I mean, with no kind of PR team, or this is all word of mouth pretty much. So I got two in the good old United States, one download from Australia, one from Canada. Hopefully it's my boy Brocky. If not, you're an asshole. And welcome, my Canadian brethren. We got one listener from Ireland, ooh, and one from Italy. Fancy. And those two downloads or listens or clicks or whatever you want to call it come from Florida. Ooh, that just that's weird. I don't know anybody in Florida, so thanks. And one download from the Northwest Territories of Canada, wherever that's from. Thanks for coming by. If you don't want to download the app, you can listen on straight from the website, hangingheavy.podbean.com, where you can also download and listen while you're not on the free Wi-Fi at McDonald's. Not a sponsor. Or you can check it out on YouTube. Just type in the search bar Hanging Heavy Podcast. Tell your friends. And you can also check it out stream it on Spotify and the iTunes and Google Play Store. That's fucking basically everything that I can do to try to get it out there, besides do press and make a Facebook page and an Instagram page and a Twitter. You need to do it. No! I won't do it. You can't make me. But you guys can do it. Spread the love, spread the word. Give your neighbor a kiss and say, listen to Hanging Heavy, it's pretty good. The guy's pretty entertaining sometimes. Most of the times he's an asshole, though. I don't know why I gave you guys that voice, but you know what? That's the voice that I fucking have in my head of you guys. So, yeah. Yeah, so, you know, fucking today, I'm recording this on a Friday, April 12th. And you know fucking what? That's the year anniversary of the Hanging Heavy podcast. We've been fucking on the air for a year. Yay! Hey! I'll add some sound effects to make it sound more grandiose. But yeah, fucking, I didn't think this would work. And I took a hit when my puppy left. But you know what? Who fucking needs him? Fucking asshole. I need him. I need my puppy. Puppy, come back, please. I need you. Now, recording by yourself is kind of weird, but when you get used to it, it's still pretty weird. Not gonna lie. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So the official teaser for the Joaquin Phoenix Joker flick and his portrayal of a person on the fringe of unraveling looks wicked. I don't mean in the Boston formality either. Oh, it's wicked awesome. I mean, he looks like he's losing his mind and becoming what we all know as the Prince of Crime, the Master of Chaos. When the news went public that he was becoming the clown, when he was heading the role as the clown, I knew he would take it to a dark place that would actually induce that weird place between insane genius and ignorance. He's a very well trained and gifted actor. If that makes any sense to anyone that's not a complete and total idiot, you know what I mean. I only have a high school degree, people. I wasn't smart enough to get an edumacation, as we say round here down south, failures. Don't get me wrong, the Nolan Batman flicks were fucking good. But I hate how everyone sucks off Heath Ledger for being the greatest Joker of all time. He was so fucking amazing. He embodied that character. No. He was his best version of the Joker. He played the character well, but get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. If he hadn't died so soon after the movie, would it still be considered the greatest Joker? Let that one sink in for a little bit. And be honest with yourself. Another movie that I wanted to talk about, and now that it's coming to theaters this weekend, after so many set images and whatnot leaked, is the horrible attempt at the next Hellboy. A Hellboy without Guillermo or Ron Perlman. Shout out to the last episode. And if you haven't seen any of the images of the new shit boy, take some time away from your favorite podcast, Hanging Heavy, and look up some stills. That's a huge yikes. He looks like an AIDS-festered gimp of a Hellboy. Who fucking thought that was a good look? Fucking Ron Perlman is Hellboy. Now, that goes without saying, I wasn't a fan of the cult comic, aka not popular to normal standards, aka niche market. But fuck, those two movies before this shitstorm were amazing. The tones of the cinematography, the fight choreography, the makeup, and that's the biggest one, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry if you thought it looked cool. I had to let that out. Had to take a big shit on that shit stain of a remake, sequel, whatever the fuck they're going with this. Hellboy. Wow. Talking about that, or bringing that up, reminds me of how good friends shit on each other for fun. Sounds weird, but fuck, I love that. I'm great at it. And it's rare that I get got, but everyone gets got at some point. Whether that be making fun of you for something you did or said, to just snarky quips or comebacks. One that stands out to me right now is during a dumb fake argument, I said, I'll do whatever the fuck I feel like. And without hesitation, in return, with the bitch slap comeback, was simply, okay, Bam Margera. Now, if that doesn't make any sense to you, let me put that into context with some audio assistance. This was the end of the intro to his show, Viva la Bam.
Bam Margera. What will he do next? Whatever the fuck I want.
Also, Bam was a huge douche, so it hurt me. Touche. Moving on. Excuse me for cracking my knuckles there, but they finally released the first images ever of the ever infamous black hole on Wednesday. And after years of anticipation, much to my surprise, it indeed looked like Poppy's black hole, aka his asshole, dark in the middle with a brownish orange red ring around it, sucking in all matter. Puppy, I told you I got a picture. Excuse me. They finally named this black hole as well, donning the Hawaiian phrase Bawehi. Bawehi. Whatever. This name, which refers to an embellished dark source of unending creation. Ooh. So, something I thought was too good to be true when I read the headline. Unlike Poppy Ray, I keep reading. I read the books. I don't just read the dust cover. Anyway, who doesn't like laying on their ass in bed and being lazy? Fucking everybody loves it. Dumb question. Would you like to get paid to do that? Again, no shit. Well, apparently NASA and the European Space Agency, dumb name, are willing to pay you $19,000 to lie in a bed for 2 months. 2 whole months. Now that's the good fucking life. The reasoning behind this isn't because they want you to get fat and accelerate your diabetes, but they want to use this in a study, as the prolonged bed rest can stimulate the effects of weightlessness on the human body. But there's a catch. Of course. The positioning has to be scientifically specific. I didn't know you could do that, but yes, I'll explain. The study seeks 12 men and 12 women who will spend their days and nights in beds angled downwards by 6 degrees. 6 Degrees is my favorite 90s boy band. Propped up with their feet at an incline above their heads, with one shoulder at least touching the mattress at all times. This position reduces blood flow to the extremities, like an astronaut in space would experience. Fuck that. But it's 20 G's. Shit. 20 G's is 20 G's. Well, let's get on to the next story. The FDA said recently it's taking a closer look at implants. Breast implants. Due to increasing numbers of women who have come forth and said that they were harmed by breast implants, and demanding the FDA take better steps to protect consumers, including and not limiting providing more information about potential risks and banning devices linked to the most serious complications, including cancer. Well, what the fuck do you expect? Our bodies are designed to reject any foreign material. Like, if you get a splinter, eventually your body surrounds it with blood, and you can pop the skin to remove it. Happens to me all the time. Well, the reason I bring that up, besides it being a weird bit of no shit asshole health news, but I love titties. So, I gotta stay informed to help all the women. I don't do it for my sick lust of breast. I do it to save lives, god damn it. Anyway, the FDA has also announced key changes to mammography. Whoa there. The changes to the mammography standards for the first time in 20 years. The key changes include providing patients with more information about breast density in the form of a letter with their test results. What? They don't do that already? Anyway, mammograms of dense breasts are known to be more difficult to read and interpret. The dense tissue can disguise signs of breast cancer or lower the sensitivity of the images taken during the scans. Denser breasts are known to be a risk for a high factor of breast cancer. More than half the women over the age of 40 have dense breasts. So do yourself a favor, and the next time you're at the doctor, ask. And the doctor asks you, "Excuse me, I'm an asshole. Do you have any questions or concerns? Bring it up, sexy ladies. Take care of your tits." Sorry for being non-PC, but that's just who I am. It's a character flaw. Moving on to space news. SpaceX, headed by Elon Musk, test fired its Starhopper prototype spacecraft in none other than the greatest state in the whole United States. Fucking Texas, boy! It was a static fire test of the prototype, meaning they just tested the engines while the craft was tethered to Mother Earth. Nothing catastrophic happened during the test, and Elon Musk later tweeted that the test was a success. Whoa, rap god. Well, I read an article that after going through it all, I wish I had those 5 minutes back. Poor diets are deadlier than smoking nowadays. I think we all know why. It's kind of obvious at this point. No need to go on about that.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Well, to continue my point about space, Mr. Jeff Bezos, the great mind behind Amazon, is officially joining the race to create a network of satellites in low Earth orbit that will provide high-speed terrestrial internet services. Bruh, aliens need internet too, dog. Amazon filed its first batch of paperwork to the U.S. government for approval to launch a network of 3,236 satellites through its subsidiary company called Kuiper Systems, LLC. Well, fuck, now we're gonna need another piece of tech to tether to get the SpaceNet. SpaceNet, hey, fuck you. Copyright that shit, that's mine. But for $50, I'll let you take it. SpaceNet. Brought to you by Amazon. See how cool that sounds? Bezos? Holla at your boy.
Yes, science!
Whoa. So I've been working again, and that's cut into my video game time. I miss fucking around in the digital world. My son is getting to the age where he wants to play with the old man, but damn it, he sucks at games. It's frustrating to play with him, but he's a child. I need to chill the fuck out. And it's just video games. With that being said, let's get into that. In the biggest news that I've cared to be interested in is Borderlands 3. It's officially coming. It's coming! And I hope all over my face. Well, they have a release date, and that release date is September 13th, 2019. And fuck yes, I'm ready. But it's being kind of tied up with some bad press right now, or already for that. Well, at least for PC players. Fucking nerds. And the negativity is because it's an Epic Store exclusive for 6 months. For those of you not in the know, that means most of the time people get their games from the obvious place, which would be the Steam store. And the Steam market is an application that you download games from and you run them from the Steam store or whatever. Fuck. And it's called a launcher. And the Epic Store is a new launcher made by Epic, obviously. And it's to combat the monopoly that Steam has kind of taken, because Steam is the fucking biggest launcher known to man, fucking pretty much. They got anything and everything there. It's like Walmart, but for video games on computers. And Epic is fucking just handing fistfuls of cash out because Fortnite has made them fucking big dick swinging, and PC players are kind of offended by it. PC gamers are all pissy because we need to download another launcher just to play these games. Me, my pussy has sand in it. And they call console players plebs and inferior because PCs have better graphics and more power. But you know what? For me, nothing beats the ease of just having the game and playing it. I don't give a fuck if it's not in 8K, 4,000 frames per second. If you choose not to install the launcher, you don't get to play. Sucks to suck. Oh man, I don't get it. Shaking my head. SMH my head, dude. No one. You can never please everybody, I guess. Well, the Division 2 has leaked information, possibly with an Easter egg in the game, on the next Assassin's Creed game. There's an image on a poster somewhere in the game's fucking map with a Viking-esque character holding the Apple of Eden, and that's a big thing in the Assassin's Creed lore. So if you don't know, look it up. So yeah, they're assuming this Easter egg was put there on purpose from the developers at Ubisoft, placing the next Assassin's Creed game in a Viking era, which sounds fucking epic. Still, this is just speculation, as Ubisoft has yet to corroborate these findings. And a little bit of dumb news for all you Xbox players: Microsoft might roll the Xbox Live and Game Pass into one big dick of a subscription. If they do it, according to a report from The Verge, it'll be a $15 a month subscription, and they're gonna call it Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Dumb name. But it comes out to about $180 for a year. If you have both of them separately, then the change won't change, and the change for this won't fucking result in a higher price or a lower price, seeing as the Xbox Gold membership is $60 for 12 months and the Game Pass is $120 for the same amount of time. But to talk a little bit about that, I mean, that's cool. They're making the service a lot easier to get to. If you don't know that's a thing, boom, pay a little extra and you got it. But I guess I want to talk about a game that I love, and is one of the key factors behind starting this podcast, as it has been said many a time: Rocket League. Fuck, I miss playing that stupid game. There's nothing like ripping fucking teams. Man, when you're fucking on a hot tear and you're teamed up with a solid partner, or even when you get the juices flowing with a group of randos, it's gonna make it all worth it. I'm gonna make it my mission to get in some reps this weekend, whether that's before or after recording this. Oh man, nothing gets my pickle floating. I think that's the expression. Nothing gets it fucking going like Rocket League. I don't know what it is. I suck at it, but I love it. And a game that I thought I sucked at, but apparently the game just hates me. And as much as I love to hate this game, Destiny, there was an interesting article I read about some dumb twat who tried to pass the lore from the game as his English homework. And he got caught. The dumb bastard wrote journal entries by lifting entire pieces from the Ishtar Collective. For those of you that are not in the loop, the Ishtar Collective is a website filled with all the lore from the game that the game for some reason just decided to leave out, and you had to go to a fucking website to learn about what you should already know just by playing the game. What the fuck, Bungie? Sorry. The kid's teacher, I guess, found out by googling some phrases or excerpts, and found out that it was from a website. She then contacted the site saying, "Sorry to bother you. Essentially, your entire website was turned into me as journal entries from one of my students. May I confirm that you are not written by a boy named Lucas? Thank you." Fucking busted. Man. Idiot. So I've mentioned this before, but I'm gonna flex again. I've recently gotten into cigar smoking. As a leisure, of course. I'm a well-rounded man. 'Cause I'm fat. Anyway, I bought some new sticks that I thought I'd mention. And hopefully by the next episode, I can give you my 2 cents on them. But what I got this time was 2 singles of the Macanudo Petite Coronas. Fancy, I know. So I'll give them a go and get back at you. I also got brave and got some cigars that are infused with flavor. And these are called Java by Drew Estate. It's a short Robusto Maduro. And it's supposed to be infused with the flavors of cocoa and espresso. Espresso, not espresso. Espresso. And to the nose, they're boldly chocolate and a little bit of coffee. But it's how they smoke and not how they smell. Fingers crossed, because they smell delicious. I got a couple of stories I wanted to bring to light in today's What the Fuck news. When keeping it real goes wrong. A man was fatally shot and killed recently, being a good Samaritan. Which I'm sure none of you are. He was shot and killed while handing out $20 bills and paying for meals at a Florida restaurant. Of course it happened in Florida. Sorry, the rest of the United States. Florida's like that fucking stepchild, that redheaded stepchild. It's the state that we all frown upon. From us dumb yokels down south to the snobs up north. At least we aren't from Florida, we say. Anyway, he was shot after some bitch called her man and confronted him because he didn't pay for her shit. What the fuck? He didn't even have to, you fucking cunt. Ah, man, as shitty as this situation is, a saying comes to mind. Nice guys finish last. Ouch. Sorry, man. Another story that makes me question what the fuck is wrong with people. A father and son have been federally charged for allegedly selling body parts on the black market. But no, that's not the illegal part, for some dumb reason. Or the worst part of this fucking story. But the body parts came from cadavers diseased with and not limited to HIV and hepatitis. That's a humongous yikes. The last story I wanted to mention was from some dumb bitch taunting the Pennsylvania police. She had an arrest warrant set out for her after she failed to appear in court. Already going good, huh? So she goes to their Facebook page to comment, "Do you guys do pickup or delivery?" with 4 crying, laughing emojis. What a dumb cunt! She then goes on to argue fucking aimlessly with people on the page. She commented that she had been in the hospital and had no control of missing court dates. Well, the police eventually tracked her down and found her whereabouts and extradited her back to their local jail. They then commented on their page that she'd be on a Facebook blackout because their jail has no local Wi-Fi. You dumb bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So, oh shit. Oh, excuse me. I smacked the shit out of my mic. So yeah, I'm going to try to keep this steady going again, like I used to. I miss doing it. And you know, there's no excuse. I'm working now. That's not an excuse. That's a cop-out. And I failed you. Like I said, I don't get paid to do this. It's just a love of recording, and maybe it'll help me speak better in public. I don't know. I had my first weekly summary meeting today, which was fucking pointless because everybody already knows all the information, but I guess we gotta do it formally because it's a company thing and whatever. So yeah, there's that. But as always, this was Hanging Heavy. And I'm your boy Desecrator. You can, again, check us out on the YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, or go to the website hangingheavy.podbean.com. And it makes, or download the Podbean app, excuse me. It makes listening a whole lot easier. Also, do me a favor, fucking post this on your fucking social media. I could use the support. I'm lazy and that's my fault. But thank you again for listening. This was Hanging Heavy. I wanted it to be an hour. I thought it would be longer than 30 minutes, but I guess I was just too horny and I fucking blasted through everything. Much love and rich and rare.